This is my, I think, 6th run now out doing my barefoot transition reset. Probably can't hear, but I've got a metronome running in my ear here at 176 beats per second, and my stride is super short and allowing my body to get used to running barefoot. And then as I get more used to it, it's really building the mileage up, really small percentage at a time, maybe 5-10 minutes, no more every few days, or depending how I feel. Just going to walk for this hill. I'm also doing nasal breathing, which I think I've talked about before. Essentially I'm doing 4-4 nasal breathing, which is on my stride, 4 in breaths, small in breaths, and then 4 out breaths. So like, and that is actually pretty challenging to do, especially when I'm not used to doing that. So that is actually what's dictating my pace. Sorry, there was someone passing me there, so I'd stop filming, get a bit self-conscious, looking at an idiot talking into my GoPro. But what I was saying was, over the next number of videos I'm planning to document my barefoot transition, or should I say retransition, because I've been trying this for the last 7 years off and on, with the objective of becoming, as I was talking about in my previous video, unconscious, competent, so that I'm able to do this without actually thinking about it, whether I'm fresh or tired. But it's going to require me to basically strip this right back. So as I was saying, I've got metronome running in my ear at 176 beats per minute, which is, according to research, between 176 and 182 is the optimum sort of cadence for get the elastic benefit from your ligaments and tendons, ankle, knee joint and everything, all the sort of that bounce that you should be able to aim to get your body to benefit from as you run. If you run faster than this, you don't benefit from it. If you run too slow, you become sort of slow and loping, and you don't benefit from that elastic recoil that your body has. So you're basically wanting to take the load off the muscles, so you're using your ligaments more and basically saving as much energy as possible. So that's the idea. I always struggle to say this succinctly, but basically what I'm trying to say in a particularly long and drawn out way is I'm trying to strip my running right back to basics and start to build it up so that I get my technique correct. I'm not running too far, so I'm not tiring myself out, and giving my body time to recover, get stronger before I go out and do it all again. With the nose breathing, this 4-4 in breaths, 4 out breaths is also going to add in another layer of efficiency into my running. So instead of a heart rate dictating how fast I run, currently it's going to be how fast I can run and still keep my nose breathing. This is my, I think, my 5th or 6th day out. I decided not to bother filming immediately or from the start, because basically I wanted to just give myself a chance to just focus purely on my running, rather than getting distracted by filming and talking to a camera, or feeling the pressure or need to do that, which is, I don't know, something which in some ways actually starts to take away from my enjoyment of running, because I feel the need to document everything. So this is the first run I'm going to document. Obviously I'm walking at the minute just to set the scene, but basically over the next number of days and weeks I'm going to aim to record short, sharp little updates, so don't spend too much time filming. And a bit of a view this evening, a bit overcast and still. It's been pretty rainy the last number of days, so it's nice to get out in the dry, although it is pretty humid. So I'm running no more than maybe 2.5 miles at the minute in any one run. I'll run as regularly as I can based on how my body's feeling, ideally every day, but I've taken a couple of days rest just to allow my calves and ankles and everything to just recover, so that I'm not building up too much pain and fatigue in my legs, which is then got a higher potential of causing me to relapse into injury. There's so much to think about, it can be a bit overwhelming, so try to strip it back, take the pressure off of speed or distance, and I'm just basically going slowly and just focusing on a few drills. You want to be leaning with the chest, upright posture. As you lean forward and your legs are basically forcing to move forward to stop you falling. And obviously running is a number of controlled falls or hops, and doing a number of drills just to reinforce that proper technique, because it's quite easy to think you're doing the right thing and actually find that you're doing something incorrect, so you're reinforcing bad technique. People say practice makes perfect, but good practice makes perfect. So if you're doing it wrong, you're just reinforcing poor technique or incorrect technique. So I want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly, and then once I get the correct technique, then slowly building that distance in. So we're building endurance into the muscles and legs, and also working on being as efficient as possible with my breathing and through nasal breathing, and also being efficient with the cadence, hitting that 176 to 182, which is that optimum range to get the most elastic recoil. Demonstrate this in subsequent videos as I progress and share my journey with you. And this is a technique which I've learned primarily from Tony Riddle and his Nat Life tribe. I highly recommend you follow Tony Riddle and learn from him. He is the master of rewilding the body with squats and hanging and various other techniques to basically make you a more natural moving being, so that you're able to run more naturally and running longer and more efficiently. And ultimately the main goal for me is to be able to run without injury. So that's it. Anyway, I will stop talking and get back to my running, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.